twice called me a bitch, twice in front of a lot of customers. Luckily, Ron, the general manager, was standing there watching it all, and he's like, Rob, exhibit, calm down. And the dude was like, I'm going to shoot it to the manager. I was like, right here. Have fun, buddy. So I went up front.
All right, we're going to get this show kicked right off. Right off the top, I just want to show some love because, like, this is I'm still new to, like, doing out-of-state shows and stuff, so it's, like, really a cool privilege and opportunity to be in front of you guys. So let's show some love for Derbies and the other performers and you guys for being here. This is awesome. Hell yeah, dude. But, I'm going to be your host for this evening. My name is Justin Leger.
So I go back at him the same way he's coming.
I'm from a town in Louisiana. Like, this is still, like, you guys are actually comfortable for me because I'm, like, living in Colorado Springs, and they're the weird kind of white. Like, they're a panel of white I do not relate to. They got 401ks, like, so, like, I'm from a town in Louisiana. It's unincorporated, and it's got 100 people population. Whenever I lived there, it was 400, you know, back whenever I was going to school. So, like, and our school was pre-K through 12. And that's, like, I want to say 300 students, you know, and the other 100 people were the ones raising the 300, you know. And so, like, growing up in that dating scene, it's too small, like, it's difficult, you know. So, if you're trying to get laid growing up, you gotta wait for people to break up. Like, y'all have no idea how many fucking flowers I brought to school just for Chase and Samantha to figure things out. Oh, but yeah, and this is gonna hurt to hear, but when new kids came to town, they just kind of got passed around. And that's how we learned to share, you know what I mean? But, like I said, man, my name's Justin. A little bit about myself. I used to do drugs with my mom. All right, yeah, let me cut up the, I'm gonna leave you guys on that cliffhanger for a sec. Is this? Yep, there we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
We're better? Okay, cool. I'll just get closer to the fucking mic. Nice. All right, so yeah, I used to do drugs with my mom, and I know how that sounds, right? But, like, then I was born, you know? Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, you know? I didn't have my little dare shirt in the womb. Couldn't say no. Only the good shit from Ma, right? But, that's just a joke, obviously, you know? I still do drugs. So, I just got, like, some silly thoughts for you guys. I don't have, like, political opinions. I don't even value my own opinions. I just have silly thoughts because the weed's good, so.
I agree.
Right. So, like, one thought. Do y'all think we would love and cherish kids as much as we do if babies cried audibly in the womb? Like, ladies, imagine the entire time you're pregnant, just muffled crying that you can't do anything about. I don't think the human race would survive. Like, by the time you push that little fucker out, the doctor's gonna give you the old line, oh, it's a bouncing baby boy. He's about to bounce. You know what I mean? Been waiting 9 months to hit this snooze button, you know? But, I asked my girlfriend's gynecologist what he sees in her. Glad you guys like that one. I got a gripe with little people. I think little people got it good, personally, you know? Because the rest of us are out here having to work our entire lives for a mansion. I know, I'm going out of nowhere with the short jokes, but it's just fun stuff. I like to shadow box around the house to let the ghost know I ain't fucking around, you know? Because, like, we don't know how many people ghosts have killed. There's never any evidence, you know? It's not zero. But, like I said, man, the weed's pretty good where I'm living. And, that shit got me into watching Law and Order randomly one day. Because, like, I remember half watching it growing up, but as a kid, I never really got the plot of it or whatever. And, like, my grandparents loved that show, and they used to give me shit for all the horror movies I watch. It's like, how the fuck could you watch Law and Order? That shit is depressing. Every episode's just boom, 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 rape, boom, 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 child abduction, beep, 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 beep. Dick Wolf. Like, what the fuck, Richard? You know what I mean? It's a lot. That's a lot, dude. And then they got the nerve to put up front before every episode, they got to remind you, all of the storylines in this are based on actual crimes. Fucking thanks. Like, it couldn't get any worse, you know? But, see, you guys like that one. I'm trying to be body positive. I feel like that's a big thing that people are concerned about. Unfortunately, I still own a fucking mirror. So it's hard for me to be body positive about this shit. You know, because like I see this naked every day. I would not fuck this. I literally have been on dates where they're like, "You want to get out of here?" And I'm like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, you can back out of your own offer. But yeah, and like I do think it's good to love yourself. I do think that that's important. But no, like that famous YouTuber guy that does like the Peter Griffin impersonations and he looks just like him. You think at the end of the day he wants to be a Family Guy character? Like just sitting on his couch with Dorito crumbs on his chest, like, I don't want to be Peter no more. You know, just sad as shit, man. But I do have this though. I do have to, like, being a former fatty man, and I'm still working it off, as you can see. Like, I do love food though. I do love food. So if I ever decide to punch my own ticket, I'm just gonna combine the two. I'm gonna just eat until I fucking erupt. That's like everybody's heard of that show, My 600-Pound Life. Fuck that. How about my 1,000-pound death? You know. But so y'all know that like wife beaters, that was like an Italian invention. Like, talk about like the worst nickname for your product ever, you know? Like, that's like if the dude came out with like, you know, wire hangers and they're like, the baby outer 5,000. Like, here's, it's like, baby gone. Like, what the fuck? They're just clothes hangers. What the Because like, you know that guy that invented tank tops, like whenever he put that product out, he wanted to give people good summer wear, you know? Like, he probably put his heart and soul in the advertising, like, yeah, this is great summer wear, you can play sports in this. And then that one mob of assholes comes along, we can hit our wives, you know? Just fucked it up for everybody. So, like, yeah, he's got to be sitting on a pile of money he can't feel good about, right? That's for sure. I've often thought about if I ever get fuck you money. And that y'all don't need to hear the actual number. Y'all know what fuck you money means. Yes. Like, you cut somebody off in traffic, they roll down the window, hey, fuck you, asshole! And you hit them with a stack of hundreds. Out of anger. Like, if I ever get that kind of money, I realized you don't just get to pick the mansion you live in, you also get to pick a mansion that a celebrity died in. So you get to get haunted by the ghost that you want. And if I got the choice, I'm getting haunted by DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like, my poltergeist has a rap career. You know, that's pretty wicked, you know? The only problem is you gotta watch what colors you wear in your own house. That might be an issue. Kept up all night by barking. The ghost is trying to beat up your friends. Like, and you wake up in the morning, you're just rinsing your face in the mirror, you look up, who's there? DMX, just giving it to you. Here we go again, you know? Just another day of that shit. I don't write segues for my jokes because my parents were killed by one. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, he was wielding a knife. But another thing that's pretty popular is like people are still talking about like women's equality and shit. And I'm like you guys. I'm on the fence. Like, because like I like playing video games, you know, and I think, you know, women should be in everything. Don't get me wrong. I believe women should be in movies. They should be heroes. They should be veterans. They should pay for the meal. The whole thing. But I'm just saying, as a video gamer, as a dude playing video games, for the past decade, they've been making us kill women. Like, that's crazy. Like, just picture this. You're out of ammo. This chick's running at you with a machete. Now you gotta press this button combination, rip her spine out of her body. Equality. Like, it's a lot, you know? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Shit.
Don't stress, homie.
I know, right? Don't stress. So I got a particular problem with dance movies, because like we all love the art of dance, but they can't make a good fucking movie about it. Like every movie is the same shit. Like the guy's just standing, like he's at the dance competition, right? He's just looking through the curtain at the crowd, and he's like, man, the key to my father's respect lies in this Charleston, you know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna make a name for myself in this city if I'm not whipping this nene exactly correctly, you know? Just stop making it so serious, dog. Like, just fucking dance, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, dude. But, like I said, man, I'm from the South, and my main problem with the South, I'd have to say, I look like a racist motherfucker, right? Like, I look like a problem, generally. And that's my main problem with racism, is I look the part. Like, I look like I should own a bar called the Bearded Cracker. It's a problem. Yeah, dude. Look like an AI-generated Trump supporter. I am aware. But, like, I knew I'd moved far enough away from that shit once I got to Colorado Springs, because I heard somebody say black too loud in a crowded area one night. People just freaked the fuck out. I'm like, I'm safe, you know? But, like, back home, dude, looking how I look, I could just be sitting at a bar, drinking a beer, minding my own business, and some hick walks in, sees me, wants to saddle up and talk all about how he feels about those people. Exactly. And I gotta look this dude in his face like, hey, officer. But that's been my time, dude. You guys ready for your next performer? How we feeling? We having a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
It was great.
Your next performer has been on America's Got Talent. He's been doing shows all over the country. You might have heard of him. He is French Accent.
Hello, hello. French, we come from the heart. I don't know if you know that. Just started with a tip. I don't know. Now you know. The rest of the. Hey, give it up for John.